Hi students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Maths Insights. After a long time I am meeting with you, but I will make regular videos on important mathematical topics. Today's topic is very important topic, that is how to find distance between 2 points in a Cartesian plane. See, it's very simple. If you take any line, suppose I am taking this is a line. All of you know that line is combination of many infinite number of points. Combination of infinite number of points. If you combine infinite number of points, then a line will be formed. You cannot say how many points are there on that line. See, I am taking 2 points. Okay, let this is one point, this is another point, and you know that points are named with capital letters. I am naming this point with A and B. See, I want to find the distance of these 2 points. If you take this part out, then this is called a line segment. This is called a line segment. Since A is the starting point and B is the ending point, you may write it as AB bar. You should not write any arrow marks on either side of these line segments. That will become again a line. If you want to find the distance of these 2 points, you should have a formula. That is the formula for finding distance between any 2 points. You know that every point will have 2 coordinates called x coordinate and y coordinate. Let the coordinates of this point be x1 comma y1, okay, and coordinates of this be x2 comma y2. x1 is nothing but distance of the point from y-axis and y1 is the distance of the point from x-axis. You know that any plane is divided into 4 parts. Those are called quadrants. Okay, if you draw this horizontal line which is called x-axis, x-axis is also a line, and this is a vertical line called y-axis. If you spot any point here, you have to write its coordinates. See, if I am writing 2 comma 3, then it means that this is 2 units away from y-axis. That means this is 1 and this is 2. This point is away 2 units away from y-axis, and 3 means that is 3 units away from x-axis. See, 1, 2, 3. So this is a point, and if you take another point, so you want to find the distance or length of that line segment. So if the coordinates of the first point are x1 comma x2 and coordinates of second point are x2 comma y2, then the formula for finding the distance between these 2 points is square root of, you may write AB, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is nothing but difference of x coordinates of 2 points plus making a square plus difference of square of y coordinates of the 2 points. You may write this formula as x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square also. Why? Because it will not make any difference since square is there. Even though if you have opposite sign, it will make positive. This is the way how to find distance between any 2 points. After knowing this formula, you have to know distance of particular points. Distance of particular points. Suppose you know that the meeting point of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. Origin is also a point. Okay, my dear students. So origin is represented by using capital letter O. Okay. See, the coordinates of this point O is 0 comma 0. Why? Because it is not away from x-axis or not away from y-axis. Therefore, the meeting point of this is 0 comma 0. If you want to find a distance of any point from the origin, it's very easy. Actually, you have to assume that this is as x1 y1 and x2 y2. Then if you write the formula, you will get, okay, 0 minus 2 square. Actually this is that if you want to find the distance of these 2 points, let it be x1 comma y1, this is x2 comma y2. If you write this formula, either x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1, both are same, it will not make any difference. So this will become 2 minus 0 or 0 minus 2 plus 0 minus 3 whole square. So minus 2 whole square plus minus 3 whole square, okay, that is equals 2 square. Why? Because minus will disappear, since the square is there, it will make it plus if you multiply minus 2 times, okay. Similarly this will become 3 square, square root of. So what I am saying, if you want to find distance of any point from the origin, so simply take the coordinates of the point from which you are finding the distance from origin, then write square of the first coordinate plus square of the second coordinate. See, the coordinates of the point are 2 comma 3. Simply I am writing square root of 2 square plus 3 square. Similarly, if you want to find the distance of in another point called minus 3 comma 4, simply write square root of minus 3 whole square plus 4 square. This is 9 square, 3 square plus 4 square, okay. 9 plus 16, that is square root of 25. So 5 units is the measurement of the distance. And another particular situation is, if any point lies on x-axis, its y coordinates are 0, and if any point lies on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. Suppose I am taking here, this is a point lying on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0, that means the coordinates of these points is 0. If you want to find the distance of this point from the origin, simply it will become square root of this 2 square. And if you take any point here, suppose it is see, this point is on y-axis, therefore I am taking coordinates as 0 comma 3. Since it is lying on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0, therefore point is 0 comma 3, since it is lying on y-axis. If you want to find the distance, it is nothing but 3. So if you use the formula, it's simple, square root of this 3 square. So in this way you may find distance of origin from any particular point, like on x-axis, on y-axis. Now question arises, what are the applications, what are the applications of this formula? Definitely there are many more applications. For example, if you want to show that any quadrilateral is a square, so you know that square is a geometrical figure, square is a quadrilateral with 4 sides. So if you want to show that this is a square, then you have to find the distance of this vertex from this vertex, and the distance of these two vertices, the distance of these two, the distance of these two also. You have to show that the lengths of these 4 sides are equal, then it may become square or rhombus also. What is the difference between the rhombus and square? If you find the distance of the lengths of the diagonals, in a square the lengths of diagonals are equal, but in a rhombus the lengths are not same. So from these you can identify the given quadrilateral, whether it is a square or rhombus. Similarly, if you want to show that any given quadrilateral is a rectangle or parallelogram, so you have to find lengths of the sides. Depending on the lengths of the sides, we will come to know which type of quadrilateral it is. Similarly, if you see triangles, if you want to show a triangle is a equilateral triangle or isosceles triangle or right angle triangle, in all these you have to find the lengths of the sides. If you know the lengths of the side, it's very easy to identify whether it is a equilateral, isosceles or right angle triangle. And finally, main important application is there. What is that? Actually, that is to show that given 3 points are collinear points. Again, question arises. What is meant by collinear points? Very important. Collinear points are the points which are lying on the same line. If you take this line, suppose I am taking another point called C. If you want to show A, B, C are on the same line, it is required to use the formula to find distance between A and C, distance between B and C, distance between A and B. After finding these 3 lengths, you will observe that sum of any 2 lengths is equals to the third length. Then you may say that the given 3 points are collinear. This is possible only when these 3 points are on the same line. I will try to make the concept very understandable by solving some problems by using the formula distance between 2 points. You know that distance between 2 points is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. If you remember this formula, it is very easy to find the distances of these given points. First problem I am taking. See, in the first problem, the given points are 4, 5 and 3, minus 2. In this, I am assuming the coordinates of first point as x1, y1 and the coordinates of second point as x2, y2. If you substitute these two values, don't see the formula, just to find difference of the x coordinates square plus difference of y coordinates square. See, here the x coordinate is 4 and here x coordinate is 3. So 4 minus 3 whole square plus 5 minus of minus 2. Be careful here, minus of minus 2 will become plus 2, my dear students. So 2 square root of. So this is 4 minus 3, you know 1 square is 1 plus this is 5 plus 2, 7 square is 49. So the answer for this square root of 50 units, since it is a distance. Units means the measurements, they may be centimeters, they may be meters, kilometers, depends on the given units. If you take the second one, see, you have to remember that we discussed distance, finding distance of any point from the origin, it's very easy. If you do the square of these two coordinates and do the summation, then that is the answer. That means square root of, instead of writing the difference of x coordinates and the difference of y coordinates, difference of x coordinate is 0 minus 5, minus 5 whole square, okay, minus 5 whole square. Similarly 0 minus 2, minus 2 whole square. So otherwise you may write 5 square plus 2 square also, then that will become 25 plus 4, okay, square root of 29 units. If you see the third one, it's very easy. Actually 0, 4, this point lies on y axis. Why? Because its x coordinate is 0. Any point whose x coordinate is 0 lies on y axis, then distance of that point from the origin, it's very easy, square root of 4 square, then that will become 4 units. If you see the last D problem, 5, 0 and 0, 0. So 5, 0 is a point which lies on x axis. Why? Because its y coordinate is 0. For every point whose y coordinate is 0, it will lies on y axis. So distance of this point from origin is very simple, square root of whatever the number you have to write square root of that number, therefore 5 units. So if you solve more problems on this formula, then it will become very useful to you. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you like my video, don't forget to share it and subscribe it. Thank you. We will meet in the next video. Until then, have a nice day.